crushing them.
Hey,
Crushing them.
he live in Miami.
He from he in Houston. He ain't moved to Miami or Colorado.
Hey, I stayed. Well, I lived in Colorado, but I was about the bars when I was in. Jada went crazy, man. Like we low key need to do a breakdown on one day about mastery of that performance. That was one of the greatest performances, and in terms of preparation, my God, like it goes to show when you prepare and be locked in. And I don't know what y'all doing in Atlanta, but I know what y'all doing in Atlanta. Like it's gonna be magical at the end of this month. So I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
So was that inspired by Jada Kids to go not pre-recorded live?
Well, you know, I like when my vocals be like guru master levels, but yeah, I wanted to switch it up, and then like I said, that Saturday, I probably spent 6 hours working on. I was like playing the best of D Block and Rough Riders Volume 1, like for real, 6 hours zoned out. Like could have been at the beach. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna kill this. So I'm aiming to have the best presentation in InvestFest, hands down. So yeah, I love you guys.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna just do the earnings report because we're approaching the 9 o'clock hour. And one of the things you said in your video, right, that we should be doing before 30 is buy life insurance. So this earnings report is brought to you by Ladder, right? It makes sense why people get life insurance, especially term coverage, which surprisingly is affordable. Why not pay a little bit each month to protect the ones you love now? If you're asking yourself that question, I want you to check out Ladder. Ladder makes it impressively fast and easy to get covered. You just need a few minutes and a phone or a laptop to apply. Ladder's smart algorithms work in real time, so you'll find out instantly if you're approved. No hidden fees, cancel anytime. Since insurance costs more as you age, now's the time to cross it off your list. So check out Ladder today to see if you're instantly approved. Go to ladderlife.com/Market Mondays. That's LADDER life.com/Market Mondays. Ladderlife.com/Market Mondays. And we mentioned it, and I'm glad you said it a bunch of times, Coinbase. So on Tuesday, Coinbase will be reporting. I know, like we said, when we invest in these companies at IPO, we want to give them about 6 to 8 months. So yeah. Time frame with Coinbase. Obviously, we saw what the crypto space is doing, and I'm assuming we'll touch on that a little bit. And then Thursday, y'all know I am huge, and I saw somebody in the chat ask about Disney. Disney will be reporting, as well as Airbnb and DoorDash. And one of these Chinese companies, and I told the story of Baidu in 2007 when I invested, and I sold it, and they split 11-1, and it was like, I didn't even know what a split was, but it was an educational experience. And so those companies will be reporting. Yeah, those are the ones I'm looking at, and hopefully you got some on your list that you're looking forward to too.
You are a segue king too.
Yeah, you have.
Boy.
So I guess we could just go into questions. Try to get a couple questions answered. Yeah. You have anything you want to talk about before questions?
Yeah. I mean, well, just did a couple of things. And I'm not sure if everybody saw it because it kind of happened right before we came on, but AMC obviously reported their earnings this afternoon. And surprisingly, they said they're going to accept Bitcoin as a payment by the year's end. So by 2000. Right. And so when we thought AMC, meme stock, can't do anything, here they're making a play into the cryptocurrency field. So that'll be interesting. Right now you can go to the movies and use Bitcoin as a currency to pay. And they just struck a deal to exclusivity deal, right? So the movies have to be in the theaters, I think 25 days, some number of days before they can release on streaming services. So that was a huge win for them. And this is some more great news. And then Ethereum. I know you're big on Ethereum.
Running like crazy.
It's running like ridiculously.
Yeah.
I'm sure people have been watching Bitcoin and watching Ethereum. About a month ago, we had Bitcoin at 29,000. It's up at 46. Ethereum, I haven't even, so like every week I update my crypto tally on my iPad. And so I'm looking at last week, we had Ethereum at 2,200. I typed it in today, it was 31, almost 3,200. And so for those who are not in the know, on Thursday, Ethereum had an upgrade. It's called the London hard fork. So what that does is it's fixing the issues of stability. So a lot of the issues that people have been having with Ethereum is that a lot of traffic, gas fees are like pretty high, right? So the gas fees, the cost that you pay to make a transaction. And so with this new hard fork, it kind of solves that issue. And so the lanes are now bigger. So if we think of it as a highway, let's say it was a 3-way highway, right? Now the lanes are moved to 7 lanes. So now you can have more transactions. The blockchains get bigger, so you can have a speedier transaction. And in addition, this is key. I want you to circle this date. Circle this date. Ethereum 2.0, right? So they're moving from proof of work to proof of stake. That will be happening. That they said it was supposed to take place in September 2022. They have now moved that date up to December of 2021. And so that is a big move because you won't be able to mine Ethereum, right? You won't be able to sit at your computer and have your computer do algorithms. You actually, when it's proof of work, you actually have to have a stake, meaning you have to have Ether in order for the transaction to play. So you're putting your stake up, obviously, proof of stake, to complete a transaction. And so we saw that with that news, and obviously we see that Ethereum is on a run, and I see all types of crazy projections, the 80,000, 100,000. And so I told Shadi today, I was like, look, I got the signal. And so my signals have hit buy, and I'm like, okay, it might be my time to add to the Ethereum portfolio. Go ahead, Ian, I'll let you.
For those of you who want to get a good grasp, if you look at / ETH in Thinkorswim, you can look at Ethereum futures, give you some good insight. But yeah, my price in 18 months is 62.70.21. So 6,270.21 in 18 months.
Shout out to Alistair. He's in here. They had the Crypto Club Friday. So shout out to him. Yeah, Alistair is the man. So he breaks down things in such a simplified way, because obviously cryptocurrency is a very complicated place, and you can get lost. Even for us, it's like every day there's something new that's happening. So we have to continuously learn and update our Rolodex when it comes to the space.